Imagine trying to buy more RAM for your computer, only to discover the price has doubled. Today, we will look into why the world is facing RAM shortage. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Manufacturers can't produce enough. Companies begin competing for every available chip. Even some of the world's biggest technology brands struggle to secure supply. So what happened? How could something as small as a memory chip become one of the most valuable components in modern electronics? The answer involves billion-dollar factories, impossible manufacturing challenges, and a global supply chain so fragile that one disruption sent shockwaves across the technology industry. Every time you open an app, play a game, or switch between browser tabs, your computer relies on RAM. RAM, or random access memory, temporarily stores the information your processor needs right now. Unlike a hard drive or SSD, RAM forgets everything when the power is turned off. Think of your desk. Your filing cabinet stores all your documents, but your desk holds only the papers you're currently working on. Your SSD is the filing cabinet. Your RAM is the desk. The larger the desk, the more work you can do without constantly putting papers away. Making RAM isn't like assembling ordinary electronics. It begins with one of the purest materials on Earth, silicon. Manufacturers grow enormous single crystals of silicon before slicing them into ultra-thin wafers. These wafers enter fabrication plants called fabs. Inside these facilities, machines costing hundreds of millions of dollars build microscopic circuits layer by layer. Light is projected through masks to create patterns smaller than many bacteria. Materials are deposited, etched away, and inspected repeatedly. A single mistake can ruin an entire wafer containing hundreds of chips. The process can take weeks before a finished memory chip finally emerges. By the end, each chip has survived hundreds of manufacturing steps with astonishing precision. So, why wasn't enough RAM available? The answer wasn't one single event. It was several problems happening at the same time. Demand for laptops surged as more people worked and studied from home. Cloud companies expanded massive data centers. Game consoles and graphics cards competed for advanced memory. Smartphones continued using more RAM with every new generation. At the same time, building new fabrication plants takes years and costs billions of dollars. Manufacturers couldn't simply flip a switch and double production. Supply struggled to keep up with demand. The memory industry is also highly concentrated. Only a handful of companies manufacture most of the world's DRAM. When one factory experiences delays or a production line slows, the effects ripple across the entire electronics industry. Raw materials travel across multiple countries. Wafers are processed in one location, packaged in another, and assembled into computers somewhere else. A disruption anywhere along that chain can affect everyone downstream. That's why shortages of one tiny component can delay the production of laptops, servers, and countless other devices. As supply tightened and demand remained strong, memory prices rose. When manufacturers eventually increased production and demand shifted, prices began to ease again. This cycle has repeated several times over the history of the memory industry. Unlike many products, RAM prices can change significantly because supply and demand must stay closely balanced. A small imbalance can have a surprisingly large effect on the market. The next time you install a new stick of RAM, remember, you're holding one of the most advanced products humanity manufactures, a device containing billions of microscopic transistors, built inside factories worth tens of billions of dollars, created through extraordinary engineering, and transported through a global supply chain that stretches across continents. Check out our other videos inside our channels.